Welcome to the presentation for our capstone project, Information Technology Data Audit at HPU. On behalf of our team, my name is Joe Crupi, and I'll be walking you through our presentation. As technology continues to progress, novel threats and risks come with the territory. The increasing number of ways that we have to share and store data also increases the number of ways this data can be compromised. This IT data audit will provide an objective assessment of the internal systems and processes used by HPU, as well as some third-party solutions to ensure their data is responsibly maintained. Our objectives for this data audit will be to 1. Locate and assess the data assets provided to us by the HPU IT department, 2. Evaluate HPU's data governance policy, and 3. Review the legal and regulatory compliance required of the university. The scope of our audit will be limited to the 3 data assets that were provided by HPU's IT department. Ranking them from most to least critical, we will be assessing Ellucian, Blackboard, and Unified. We will be using the Data Audit Framework, or DAF, to help guide us in our assessment of Ellucian, Blackboard, and Unified. This framework conveniently guides us through 4 stages in performing the assessment. Stage 1, Audit Preparation, is used to define the scope and purpose of the audit and to conduct preliminary research. Stage 2, Data Classification, works to identify which data assets exist, classify them, and then analyze where efforts for more in-depth analysis should be focused. Stage 3, Data Management, focuses on the information lifecycle to understand researchers' workflows and finding weaknesses in data creation and curation practices. Stage 4, Audit Results and Recommendations, includes bringing all the data together and providing recommendations for improving data management. Ellucian is an enterprise resource planning system provider to higher education. This software-as-a-service solution contains administrative tools, financial management tools, and databases which can be used to store personally identifiable information, or PII. It is proven imperative for day-to-day operations and activities and was highlighted by the HPU IT department as vital to their day-to-day activities. Blackboard is the most recognizable data asset. This is the web-based course management system that students and teachers use every day while participating in classes and activities online. This system helps facilitate online and hybrid courses and can even be used as a supplement to traditional classes. It is used to communicate between students and teachers, submit homework assignments and papers, facilitate discussions with discussion boards, view grades, and even register for classes. It's the common central location to access many tools and resources, and for all these reasons has been imperative for day-to-day school activities. The HPU IT department has recognized this asset as being vital. Unified is a cloud-native student information system provider which is AI first and microservices based. This software-as-a-service solution provides tools for recruiting, engaging, educating, and retaining. HPU utilizes solutions provided by Unified for identity management and account resets. HPU also manages the authorizations portion of the access control process. The HPU IT department has recognized this asset as minor. Observing the data management practices of organizations can help provide a holistic assessment of how data is handled from the acquisition to the disposal phase. HPU currently has a privacy policy in place that informs all users of how their personal information is collected and shared. This document outlines what is considered as PII, which is any information that can be used to identify a person. HPU key points of contacts are also provided for users in the event of questions or concerns. HPU also is complying with the General Data Protection Legislation, or GDPR. This regulation is a requirement for students with home countries that are part of the European Union. Fines for non-compliance can be significant. This is particularly important to HPU since there are students attending the university that are from home countries that are part of the EU. Since HPU is heavily reliant on these data assets, which are also considered software-as-a-service solutions, careful analysis of service-level agreements for each solution is imperative, so there is a clear understanding of responsibilities on the universities' and vendors' parts. HPU maintains a comprehensive disaster recovery plan for their IT systems that detail emergency response, a media strategy, insurance coverage, financial and legal issues, and IT disaster recovery drills and procedures. In addition, Ellucian has a fully replicated recovery site, while Blackboard utilizes a host-provided backup solution provided by the vendor with a recovery site located in Las Vegas. Recommendations that we have for HPU are as follows. Ensure thorough data governance policies are in place for Blackboard, Ellucian, and Unified systems covering data privacy, data security, data retention, data classification, data access, and data sharing. Review and update these policies frequently to ensure compliance with applicable laws and standards. Set a time to routinely review service-level agreements for each data asset to ensure that vendor practices, systems configurations, and patch management is in keeping pace with industry standards. Finally, we recommend that the disaster recovery and business continuity plans remain updated while also ensuring that user training and awareness are completed annually and/or following any significant updates to universities' policies and procedures. In conclusion of this data audit, we would like to emphasize the importance of the role that IT plays in the support of the university's mission and goals. Although HPU is currently in good position in regard to their data management practices, it is important that the service level agreements are routinely reviewed and disaster recovery procedures are up to date in order to keep up with the constantly changing technology. We would like to thank HPU and its team of dedicated professionals that continue to provide both traditional and non-traditional students with an environment conducive to learning and sharing knowledge and keeping pace with these technology-driven times.